Testing, one, two. Say one. Got two more going on. I gotta keep playing. I'm about to pop these XPs. It's wrap. That shit's still doing that though, too. What the fuck is going on?
You may have recognized a familiar voice analyzing your game on 2K.
The former NBA pro, now NBA analyst, Tim Legler is new to NBA 2K26.
A truly great basketball mind. It's so cool to hear him in the game.
And we sat down with him after a recording session. Check it out.
Cunningham outside to take the lead. He got it! Wow, a highlight reel shot.
Tim Legler, welcome to the NBA 2K family. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Now, let's talk 2K. What was your experience like recording with Kevin Harlan and Brian Anderson?
Very, very cool. And they hyped it up big time about how much fun it was. So they got me very excited to do it initially.
Did you have any favorite moments from your recording set?
Yeah, for sure. The buzzer beaters. So I think I did one that was like, whoa, when I was like, wait a second. I just started bust out laughing because I just read what was in front of me. It was like Anchorman when they put that in the teleprompter. That's what I did, basically. So I had to redo that a few times.
That's funny. And what do you think your family and friends are going to say when they hear you in the game?
You know what's wild is of all the things I've done in my career that I've told my family and friends about, I've never gotten as much of a reaction as I have when I told some of them, like, hey, I'm going to be doing 2K. They just think it's the coolest thing in the world. Like, what? You know, that's reaction. Wow. Like, yeah, you know, I did call like a conference final game last year, you know. They're like, that, yeah, but 2K? So the cool factor in my family and friend circle went through the roof because I'm associated with it now.
And you have an NBA podcast with all the conversations around the NBA. So do you think that helped you at all for recording?
Yeah, definitely. And I think just in general, just all the studio work I've done over the years. And now this year, I finally was on a full game slate. And that's kind of what this is. You know, you're getting the feel for calling a game. So that to me became more natural because I had a full season under my belt. So there's no doubt all of those things have helped me with this experience.
You've been broadcasting for a really long time. Do you have one specific moment that you remember that has been the best moment of your entire broadcasting career?
Being in the building and then doing the post-game breakdown on the Ray Allen shot that forced the Game 7 against San Antonio. That was probably the most unlikely ending to a game I've ever seen. And to this day, still not exactly sure how he pulled it off in the moment to backpedal to the corner without stepping out of getting behind the line. So I was there right by the court when it happened. Larry O'Brien trophy is sitting off in the tunnel. They're ready to wheel it out onto the court. Then they had to get it out of there because now we have a Game 7. And then I had to go immediately on TV afterwards and sort of break that moment down. So I think for me, just the shock value of that, the big game moment and knowing what it was going to lead to with this epic Game 7 coming our way, that's probably one that definitely stands out to me.
I know that you're known as one of the best basketball minds in the game. If you could name a few players that you think have the best basketball minds, like high IQ, who would they be?
Well, for sure, you start, I think, the top with LeBron James. I think LeBron is just one of those guys I think his IQ has been the one part of his game that's probably never been talked about enough because of all his physical traits that he brings to the table. His ability to anticipate and see things before they happen is like that special elite level that separates guys. I'd put Luka Doncic in that category as well. I think Luka's one of those guys that's always seeing things one step ahead, and then Nikola Jokic probably as well. Just those are guys that they have to have that component because they don't overwhelm you physically. So they have to do it to understand how all other 9 players are moving at the same time. It makes those guys special and rare.
And I know you played shooting guard, so what are some of the shooting guards you like to watch today?
Klay Thompson was always a guy that I idolized, just watching him play. And, you know, Steph Curry, I think. Get my attention when they're playing.
And for players who are hopping on the game in NBA 2K26 and they hear your voice, what are you hoping that they get from it?
Well, first of all, I'm just hoping that they go, yeah, man, like this guy needs to be on this game. Like, we like his analysis. We've liked his analysis. I love when players come up to me and tell me they love what I'm doing and they love the way I'm breaking down the game. Even sometimes guys that I've been critical about, because I have to as part of my job, will come up to me and hug me and say, hey, man, love your analysis. So from the players, probably means more than anything because those are the guys that, you know, I did it. They respect that I did it at one time and that I'm fair to them. So I think for me, that's going to be what I want the reaction to be. Like, they hear my voice like, oh, they got legs on the game, man. That's cool. Like, this is a good element adding to the game this year.
Well, thank you so much and congratulations on being a part of the family.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo. Checking in on the competition over at King of the Court presented by AT&T, where my team's best players compete for the weekly crown and a $10,000 cash prize.
Congrats to the latest comeback king, IHYMR, taking the win for last week. That makes
Right. You're right. Let's get right, chat. Come on, chat. Not for real nigga in, chat. Huh? What you
Games
said?
start at 7, right?
You said, man? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Like I said, very locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes. You know, when my shit like this easy. I always thing. I'm here, twin. Real nigga in. He's doing this and throw a whole reset on his fucking motor. So you can hear me or what? You hear me good? You hear me good? What's going on? Yeah, the Pacers versus the Spurs about to start. Game 1. Let's roll. I ain't took nobody in that Brooklyn game. Fuck that, nigga just sell about shit. I Gucci all that, we Gucci all that, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci, we Gucci. I think it's a lot of things. I'm not gonna get a new HSP card, I have a lot. Nah, what's it called? Elgato. I knew Elgato. You know, the Elgato helps you stream from your PlayStation to like your PC. So that's what I use OBS. I need to get the new. I think I got an old one, twin. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's old. I gotta get a new one. Sure. I definitely got a new one. For sure. Oh, nah. I might have to restart. Yup. My modem. Yup. It's on my internet. It's on my internet. It's on my internet. Yeah. Let me show you. Nah, I'm gonna do a pin reset right now. I ain't gonna lie. Delicious.
Yes.